The Xpulse is a tough, budget-friendly adventure motorcycle from Hero, and the Pro does it even better. The reason for me to visit this bike now is the Ducker edition which recently launched. The Pro's exclusive rally adherent features intrigued me, so I wanted to have a taste of the Xpulse 204V Pro. Before talking about on and off-road performance, let me tell you how is it different from the normal Xpulse. The first thing you notice is how taller it is than the Xpulse. I am 5'4" and there's no way I can plant both my feet on the ground. Even if I reach with one leg, I have to tiptoe. So not an easy ride for shorter people, so experience and skill is crucial for the Pro. Pro gets a 60 increased height than the Xpulse. The seat height sits at 885 compared to 825. The wheelbase of the Pro is 17 longer than the regular Xpulse, which means we get better stability on the Pro. The Pro also comes with an adjustable suspension of 250 travel and a 10-step adjustable rear suspension with 220 of travel. Instantly you will feel that the suspension is extremely soft to take on all the obstacles on your way. The impacts are absorbed very well and it feels very much at home off the road. Hero has given the Pro handlebar risers, extended gear levers and extended side stand. The position of the handlebars are wide and well suited for this style of riding. The Pro gets a special rally edition pearl fadeless white which will help you distinguish a regular Xpulse and the Pro if you didn't already recognize it by its height. The Pro gets the same 199cc single cylinder oil cooled engine same as the regular, producing 18.9 brake horsepower and 17.35 Nm of torque. The engine is decent, not so much of a burst of power. When you open the throttle, it gradually accelerates. The city performance is close to adequate, but it's not very torquey, so the initial is slow, the mid-range feels better, but the top end is definitely lacking. When you travel and you want to pull to a 3-digit speed or cruise, the engine can stress and it can be felt when you ride it at higher RPMs. So in the touring aspect, the open roads will feel a bit off, but when you take this bike off-road and switch it to the rally mode, the ABS goes off and the wheel is ready to spin when you open the throttle. The power isn't scary, so you can comfortably drift the bike without feeling intimidated. So even for a person who's just getting into off-roading, will get the hang of it pretty quickly. Off the road is where the motorcycle feels the most comfortable. The motorcycle is light as well in case you drop it, while on the trails most parts are plastic on the body, which is of good quality and has quite the flex to take some falls. Even if it breaks, it wouldn't sting your pocket to replace the part. The bike has good handling on the sand as well. It felt very comfortable enough to burst through and hit the brakes hard to make my turns. It gets a 276 front disc and a 220 rear disc with ABS which can turn on and off, which is good enough for this motorcycle. Good crunch on the brakes. It's got a decent 5-speed gearbox which was pretty smooth. We get 21-inch front wheels with 90/90 size tires and an 18-inch rear wheel with 120/80 size tires. We get spoke wheels, all of this for the off-road, and it works well together. This is the same as the regular Xpulse. My favorite part about the motorcycle is the off-road experience. It is built perfectly for the off-roads. The whole design of the motorcycle as well is one of the best looking ADV motorcycles out there. We get a 13-liter fuel tank with a mileage of 36 km per liter mileage approx, which is decent. The Xpulse comes with a very good LED headlamp from stock, so that is good. We get a pretty good fully digital instrument cluster. Other than the basic details, we can change between 3 riding modes, which is the road, off-road and the rally modes. We also get a USB charging port which comes in handy during a trip. You also get mobile connectivity which can give you turn-by-turn navigation on the screen, which is also a pretty useful feature. The motorcycle has a good peppy engine for the city and happy low end, but not so much performance for the open roads. It's a perfect machine for the off-roads. In performance, its handling, ergonomics, I love the off-road part. So it has its ups and downs, the buying decision should be made on what you are willing to compromise and what are your deal breakers. The Xpulse 210 is supposed to be coming out pretty soon, and I hope anything the Xpulse 200 is lacking should be improved for it to take its final form, which is the perfect ADV motorcycle in this segment. The motorcycle is definitely worth its 1.6 lakh tag. Now comment down below what you think of the Pro, and are you excited and waiting for the Xpulse 210?